Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Pool
up?
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pool party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't start how I start because you go laugh. You know what I'm saying?
What you?
I had a decent start, man. What's up?
Hold on.
This just felt like
Ew.
some medieval depression music. What we doing?
Whoa. Welcome to another Chris and Lito show.
Hey,
I'm the
hey.
host, but he also the host. No one ever called him LL Cool Lito, but that's all right. That's what you got us for. That's what you got me for. We just got to come up with better names, and I think together we'll figure it out. But we're a little late, but it's time to break down some Jordan Poole film. So we ain't did one of these since draft season. It's time to kind of get ready, do some some season projections, do some season reviews, because before we know it, training camp will be here, and this is what we here for. So here's the old intro brought to you by Lito.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we will leave you with I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Yeah. So, yeah, bro. How you been, man?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm good, man. Shout out to everybody in North Carolina who told me to go somewhere and eat some food. I tried to hit all the spots y'all told me to hit. I just didn't get a chance. Trey, me and you gonna have a talk about Bojangles. We're gonna have a talk when I see you.
Seen that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk. I didn't want to blast my dog on the internet that he sent me some mid chicken, but after consulting with Five and he reassured me that it was mid. I will say the fries was good. I got Popeyes. Like you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me say this. Shout out to that boy Eric. Shout out to everybody in NC who showed love. I want to say shout out to, man, they got a dude out hooping today at UNO, man. I can't think of Cuz, man. Cuz said he watched the show. Shout out to you, dog. Appreciate you.
Shout out to bro. Shout out to blank.
Yeah, it's my dog, man.
So yeah, man. We gonna break down some Jordan Poole.
Wait, how you doing? You just
okay. It's back to me. Yo, bro. I'm smooth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Smooth as the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Yeah.
Let me get these timestamps together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, smooth as a fresh duck. You know.
Look quack.
Yeah.
I used to ask my daddy, like when we was little, like, okay, on a fuck boy, yeah, one time.
This called feeding the ducks.
That's what this called?
Yeah.
What you feed ducks? What does Chris feed ducks?
Seeds.
Okay, that's good because you're not supposed to feed them bread.
I wouldn't feed a duck bread.
That's what people do. They throw the bread out.
I thought they do that to birds.
Technically, you're not supposed to feed nothing bread because it's giving them gastro problems. But
you worry about ducks passing gas?
I'm worried about them choking and dying. Like, I'd be fucked up if I passed and I seen a duck like just gagging on the side of the road because like I'm not gonna stop to help it. I don't feel ducks like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a dog or something,
yes, Lito. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
don't feel none.
I don't feel ducks like that. That's foul. Oh, boy.
How you feel about Jordan Poole? Because that's why we're here.
I'm sorry. I'm excited. Like no bullshit. I can't. Hey, listen. I can't contain my excitement. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see Jordan Poole play basketball. I know that probably sounds crazy, but like, son, like I've been personally, I've been a fan since Michigan. I've been a fan of his ISO game since Michigan. Now, granted, there's a lot of there's a lot there's a lot of loose ends in his game that need to be tied up. You got to kind of keep him under a strict order. I don't necessarily think we have the guy to do that as a head coach. He will play good defense on him, but will he keep him in line as far as like that? I'm not sure. But dog, listen, I was talking to my I was just in DC the past weekend, and my brother-in-law, he a Wizards fan. Shout out to Alex. And I'm like, yeah, man, I can't wait to watch Poole hoop. And he just started laughing at me. Like, I'm like, bro, like the dude could get his shot anytime he want to. Like he got such a variety of buckets in his game. Like you ain't it's not a great comp, but like him entering where CJ Exodus, it's kind of like a Sonny Shakespeare will write on some shit.
You know, Ronald, shout out to Ronald, friend of the show, also known as Safe Pelicans 23.
Right.
Ron don't seem like he loved Jordan Poole. We was doing a show, what that was, Sunday. We was doing a show, and he was in the comment calling Jordan Poole all kind of comps. Darryl Smith with better control, like calling him all kind of shit.
I mean,
but
Earl was a bucket.
Yeah, I forget his name, Earl. I would have picked JR too.
Earl Smith Jr. just ain't good.
Nah, bro. No disrespect to any of the Earls that watch the show.
No, disrespect.
It's just a dated name, bro. I assume that like if your name Earl, like you do work under cars. That's a mechanic's name. That's a plumber's name. It's not a basketball player's name.
Or tax fraud.
Not it's yeah. Or I mean, it could be a sports player's name or an athlete's name in the 70s or 80s, but you know what I'm saying? We passed the disco and the crack era. You know what I mean?
I don't know if we ever gonna be past the crack era. I don't know.
We in fentanyl now.
That's true.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
Speaking of fentanyl, man, shout out to 4D. Shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Standard Morgan. Shout out to John Deere. Shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. All the people that support us, man. Shout out to Scott Vickner, Theo's, Blue Moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got you. We support them. You see the deer up there. No Giannis. You know what I mean? You see the Blue Moon right there. You know what I mean?
See what you're doing.
Yeah. What else I got? I nothing runs like a deer.
I like that.
Except Jordan Poole. Back to Jordan Poole.
Man, let's fucking vibe.
Yeah. So we're gonna break down some film. It's about, I know if y'all have made it like to this point without skipping through, without going through the timestamps, I know y'all tired of us. And that's okay, bro. We ain't did this in a while. So we kind of, you know what I'm saying, similar to like that first day of training camp. You know what I mean? We kind of getting all the jitters out, getting all of the, working out the, you know what I mean, the kinks. You know what I mean? Pause.
That's crazy. Let me ask you this. What version of Jordan Poole do you want? Do you want finishing at the basket? Do you want ISO scoring? Do you want
surprise me? Because we breaking, like, I'm more than sure finishing. Yeah.
Let me ask you this. What thing coming into this season does Jordan Poole bring that's much needed for the Pelicans?
Creation, bro. In an offense that we feel like and that we've seen doesn't have a lot of creativity, Jordan Poole brings separation. So those in the fourth quarter plays or moments where we see them hold the ball or get into their set late and it's 15 seconds left on the clock and they ain't started nothing. Like Jordan Poole is a guy who can who can get a shot out of a broken possession, out of a broken play. I want to see him shoot them dagger shots. I want to see Jordan Poole in transition. I want to see him hit them shots where he didn't hit 3 in a row and the crowd ready to go crazy. I think all those things end up mattering. And last year, I don't think people watched him enough to know that. I know he was on a bad team, but for the reputation that Jordan Poole has, he was pretty efficient. And I think that season, being able to do that last year, coming back to a situation that has some level of expectations towards winning, his, what he learned from his time in Golden State, and even in the losing situation in Washington, it's a little bit of a reboot for him. And I think what he does at his best is going to help in stretches what this team needs, just because they don't have a bunch of people that can create their own shots easily. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
2 dribbles, he can get his own shot. 3 dribbles, he can get his own shot. You give him 4, 5, 6 dribbles, coaches may not love it, but the people are.
Yeah, me. I'm the people.
mean? Yeah, so I mean, I'm interested in seeing, like, mentally how Jordan Poole views walking into this situation and what he thinks he could bring. If I could ask him something, that's what I would ask him. When he's looking from the outside in, when he's walking into this building, in this roster, what does he think he can bring, or he needs to bring the most to get the best out of this team?
Okay, let me ask you this before we get into the film. Last thing, Jordan Poole last year, he averaged 20.5. He averaged 4 assists, and he shot 37 from 3.
Yep.
He's a guy. I say this all the time, right? If the Pelicans gonna be bad, they can't be boring. He a guy. It's no way they gonna be boring. Like, it's impossible. And I just feel like you're getting a dude who 26 years old going into the prime of his life. Now, mind you, he up for the bag. So you're gonna have to pay him eventually, sooner than later, actually. But he up for the bag. Going into the prime of his career, I feel like this is a good situation for him. When you look at this, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, just when you look at everybody on this team, kind of got a little bit of, whether they want to say it or not, whether they saying it out loud or they just keeping it to themselves. Everybody got something to prove.
Okay, little baby.
You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go.
Well,
yeah. Wash your face with your dirty ass clothes. Your mama came outside in the old bathrobe. We told her.
This should have never. Hey, StreamYard, man, y'all roll for this. Hey, see, what I was about to ask you is, you ever been to a bad pool party?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have.
See, I have not, and to me, like the worst way to really fuck up a pool party is someone peeing in the pool or shitting in the pool. Man. So all Willie Green got to do is not shit in the pool to me.
Shit, man.
You been to a bad pool party?
Yeah, I've been to a bad pool party.
How many?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, but like out of like what's the shoot?
The ratio?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's 70. It's about 82%. It's about 82%. I'm gonna say it's probably like I'm probably like 20 out of. If it's 4, that's bad. Let me tell you, I've been to some terror. I've been to a pool. I was at a pool party in Vegas, son, where my partner had to get an ambulance call.
I ain't talking about the day parties in Vegas. I'm talking about somebody. I guess them pool parties, but I don't know if they count because damn near every place you stay got a pool, got a little resort. So you count them as pool parties?
I'm saying I would say so because I don't know. I guess that's a difficult question because it was a Rick Ross concert that turned into a pool party.
Why they call the ambulance, dog? What happened?
Bro
What happened
was
to you, dog?
bro was drunk. He was just
Yeah.
drunk, bro, and he just the man just was drunk, and he had just got married, and
It's a lot of emotions.
yeah, he got ended up getting the ambulance called on him, and they took him back to the crib. And this man broke in the Airbnb. I don't know if you heard what I said, but he broke into the Airbnb that we were staying at. Like he broke the window to get in.
Yeah, because like getting in the regular way wasn't.
Well, he didn't have a key, to be honest. No, he was just gonna have to lay out there.
Okay,
we had the key. Yeah, long story. I've been to a couple bad pool parties, man.
All right, man. Shout out to bad pool parties, man. All right, man. Let's get to the film.
Yeah. All right, man.
Why you say it like that?
Shorty Lou, rest in peace.
Oh, okay. Who made this video? Where'd you find this?
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Intuition Hoops. What's up, baby? It's your dogs. Don't flag us. You know how it's reciprocal love. You know what I'm saying? Go around like the sun, like a 45. Like what Ho said, 45 go around the sun like the earth. I still don't understand, but it's your dogs, Intuition Hoops. Please power with us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Show us love. I would like
power with us, we power with you.
What my dog said. I would like to point out this fake. I'm gonna pause this. This fake rub by Jonas that turns into a sort of a ghost green curl for Jordan Poole and Jordan Poole. Wow, Jordan Poole. I'm sorry.
Get out.
Wow, I'm off my game. Wow.
Yeah.
I just want to just talk about basketball IQ for a second because he reads it. He was deep enough on the screen on a curl, where he could cut it short. He leads his man into the pick, right? Bam. So what happens? Big got to make a decision. What the big gonna do? What he gonna do?
The big gonna step up on Poole. He gonna have to, and then you gonna trust the rotation behind you. And that's pretty much it. You gotta. So if you are, I don't know who's this white man with tattoos. I think it's the shooter. I'm forgetting his name. There might be Garrison. Yeah. Garrison Matthews. So Garrison ends up rotating. I wish I had like a highlighter, but Garrison gotta hurry up and rotate if this ball goes to Valley Shooter. So even if it don't, he gotta hurry up and rotate over to the other side of the paint.
Yeah. From
there, hoping the pass gets over to the corner. I believe that might be Kispert. Trey got to fly over to him. Larry, friend of the show. Few friend of the shows
Talk
here
about it, bro.
in this game. Larry get over to the wing. Don't know who that is. It's just an extra rotation. But you want the ball to get back to. Is this Bubs here throwing the ball?
You know that's Bub.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, another friend of the show. You want the basketball to somehow get back there, but it all starts with our dog Owanku here stepping up on Poole, hopefully getting the ball to Jonas. That's your best plan. Because if you don't, and you drop back, Poole gonna have an easy runner. You know what I mean?
He dead either way though, because he dead either way because he's too far back to step up. Jonas set a good enough screen to where he got Garrison off of his Jordan's heel just a little bit, right? All right. I don't know. This is. I'm sorry. I maybe I'm talking too much, but I just literally told a dude this in the gym earlier. Look at where your defender's feet is, right? Look at where this man's feet is. Obviously, Jordan Poole can't exactly see that because he's not in front of him. There's no way he about to recover. Even his feet. Look what Jordan Poole's feet are. Look where his feet are. Bam! I'm gone. They point the other direction.
Larry. Now Larry can try to close the space here, close the gap up a little bit. I mean, you got opportunity, but that probably turns into a blocking foul.
To be honest, he probably should have. He probably should have because I'm gonna make Bub shoot that.
Yeah, I mean, this is over with. This is a bucket. This is a layup. This is a right hand layup.
This is a professional scorer right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that is. That's called reading a defense.
Yeah. Garrison Matthews. Yeah, it surely was. Look at. Oh, this is an ugly court. This is bad light.
Well, Hero. Right hand, left hand layup. It don't matter.
No heroes in the pool.
None.
No heroes in the pool. No lifeguards around here. None of them.
What you got? Nothing.
Okay, Trap. Peyton.
Right hand, left
Yeah.
hand. Oh,
No gloves in the pool. No gloves in the pool.
I'm about to tell you, it's about to be a lot of pool parties around here.
Jabari, come here.
Oh, on the island.
10 feet.
With the shield off, with the offhand slightly, he taller than me. That's cool. Body.
That's Jabari out.
That's Jabari. Take that left hand lip.
Does a good job of closing space.
Bro, professional scorer. He a professional scorer.
Ooh, that's supposed to be a steal. Yep.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Kissing in the pool.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh, Garrison, chill out.
Having his way with Garrison out there.
Slow down.
Garrison got a family.
Ivy, come back. Oh,
where you going?
Come back, Ivy. Come back, Ivy.
It's just the stubbornness of it, though. Like it's not. You can't speed him up, Chris. You can't speed him up. This is not like out of control.
Mm-hmm.
This is calculated. This is a calculated step back. I knew what I wanted to do. And if you look at, go back to the top of the play, right? You see the all ball movement. The guys, they see it. Look at the big, right? You look cool. So Jordan sees the big. All right. I got this whole 3/4 side of the mid post I can fuck with.
And the only thing I'm looking at here is Isaiah Stewart.
That's it. I got one dude to beat.
Yeah, because I'm past Ivy, but whatever Isaiah Stewart do, making a move. Because I know crazy. I got Ivy cooked.
And then the motherfucker have the nerve to take another step back. He didn't even have to do that.
Salute to James Harden, changed the game.
He did, because he cooked right there. But nope. No. Slide them puppies.
Can't slide them puppies against a dog, bro. It don't work.
This is a mismatch from hell right here.
Ooh. Oh, come here, Tillman. Come here, civil rights. Come here.
Set that pick for me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Torian. Oh,
caught him looking.
Oh man, another ugly court. We gotta do better. Kristen. Come on, bro.
Ugly course, ugly jerseys.
Come on. Meet the devil, dog. Meet the devil.
Give me back. Come here, Russ.
Russ.
Let me see that.
Oh. I love it, man.
Degree of shot difficulty. It's something to talk about, man. I had a conversation with Justin Saturday.
Go ahead.
I had a conversation with Justin Saturday. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna share what we talked about.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna say this: Justin didn't know that his handle was what it was.
Really?
He didn't know his handle was like as tight as it is.
I think he kind of alluded to that on Sunday because we were having we were having a conversation actually on the show about if he was better than CJ McCollum today.
Like current CJ, current Poole?
Yeah. So I asked him if Trey was better than Brandon today, and if Jordan was better than CJ today.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Hold up. Because I need to we got to talk about this, Hezzy. What was the answer to the question?
So most said that they think that Trey's better than Brandon. Chad said he thought Brandon was a better postseason player. I didn't give my answer. But I think Brandon is the better overall player. But I think Trey's the better player for Zion, if that makes sense. And I don't think it's that regardless where Trey and Brandon at, they in the same tier. And then for CJ, 5 wasn't ready to answer. 5 basically, I think 5's leaning more towards CJ. Just because he hasn't seen what Poole can do in this setup with this team and this coach. I think that everyone else, if I remember correctly, all said Jordan Poole.
We talking overall? Like, what we talking?
Yeah, just who's the better basketball player? Because the reason I ask is because I think if you think that if you think that Trey is better than Brandon and you think Poole is better than CJ, then you think this team has a better chance of being solid than maybe most do.
I think that Trey is a better fit with Zion. I completely agree with whoever said that. I think that the elusiveness that CJ had right before he came to New Orleans, I think that's what Poole is stepping into. I think that overall CJ is probably still a better player just because his jumper is what it was. Like his catch and shoot got to the point where he could play around the solar system that is Zion, Trey, you know what I'm saying, whoever else.
Of any kind. He adapted to whatever was around him.
Yeah.
And I think that's a special part of CJ. But I mean I want to see him sit. Who is this here? Who did he put in a chair here? I don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
I can't even see.
I don't know. That's tough though.
Put him in a chair though.
That's tough. I mean, motherfucker just stepping into it. He's just stepping into it, bro. That's crazy. Like he just crossing half court and just attacking. Like
you dog. He's going to attack. Like if he gets to go right and he gets to take that diagonal push towards like on an angle to the rim, like that's his favorite area, it looks like, on the floor.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Space.
What's your Jordan Poole player comp?
Of all time?
No. Well, I mean, yeah. Who it really? However, it whatever player just jumps out at you.
Huh. My Jordan Poole player comp. This is crazy.
Hold on, run that back.
Man, dog, he's a more mature, and I think Ronald might have said this. Ron, you gotta let me know. He's a more mature Nick Young.
He better than Nick though.
Well, I'm saying that's a big part of it.
Oh, okay.
He's a more mature, like I'm saying, on and off the floor, Nick Young. And I think he's more skilled than Nick Young, but Nick had game.
Nick was a bucket. I don't mean that when I say he's better, I don't mean that in no shape, because I thought Nick Young, just given the right situation, could have just been, you know.
Mm-hmm. And he got a little Jamal Crawford to his game too. But yeah, man, I do see a lot of what at worst what Nick Young was supposed to be. Although Nick Young might have made that happen. I see less see, man, all the people I wanna compare him to are microwaves, and I think Jordan Poole's more than a microwave.
Oh, my.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, brother. Wait a second. Why he do Holly like that? It ain't this one.
Come here, Obi.
Holly. Let me pat.
Hey,
you see that foot off the ground?
KB Hoppy, dog.
Come on, man. You grin you in. Let's go.
Huh?
I'm by you, brother.
And I wave by you as I blew by you. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Brooke.
Brooke out there looking for a social security check.
Brooke tired of this shit, dog. He gave my dog the Danny Glover face. I think they won that game.
Oh man.
Oh.
Goga.
Nope. Come here.
Noga.
Don't disrespect my dog like that.
No, man. Shout out to Georgia, man. The country, not the state.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, all the guys that I can think of, off top, they're microwaves. They're 6 men. I think Jordan he's like, there's some Jalen Green there.
Like young boy.
Excuse me.
Young boy Jalen Green, like Dread Jalen Green, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to just put him in the box of simply a scorer. I think to be as important as he was in a championship environment and on those stages, like that means you're more than just somebody who's just getting a bunch of shots up and don't care about the situation of the moment and putting the ball in the bucket, even though that's his specialty. I mean, we gonna have to see, bro, because I think I want to see him take it to another level. I want to see him be, I want to see it be Brandon Roy, bro. I want to see him take a leap beyond the Jordan Poole that we're seeing right now.
Let me ask you this: is this a good shot? When I mean, is this a good shot? I mean, what I'm asking is, are you taking a tough two, or do you feel better about the step back uncontested three?
Show me the shot. It's not a bad shot because of the space he created.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it?
I guess when I say that, I mean he off balance. Like it's not.
He practiced that shit. I need to know.
Shot.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, it ends up being a shot that's not highly contested. What I would question is that a healthy shot in your offense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Darren shot almost towards ACL right there.
Is that but like what's the context there? Like for all we know, he may that could have been a heat check.
Right. And well, CJ gave us a lot of heat checks, but we don't really got a lot of people that. It's tough. Come here, RJ. Let me holler at you. I would like to see more finishes at the. Ooh, that pat was mean.
There you go.
The
stop start, bro. The ability to stop and accelerate. I mean, oof. It's special, bro.
I don't understand what people don't like about something. Like I'm just not seeing it. Like, hold on a second, man.
That's fun, bro.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Hold on. Did we do this to Tumani Kamara? Okay, this might change things for me.
Yeah, I think so. Cause Sharp on the other side, and I think that 24.
Yes, I think so.
I don't think that's going. I don't think that's
that ain't Tumani.
I don't think so.
Son.
Nah.
Son. He hit with a watchdog, son.
Nah. That's not him. Okay. We all right. That might be Malcolm Brogdon.
Damn.
I guess what you got to ask is, how many winning teams have Jordan Pooles?
I mean,
today?
It's a tough. Hold on. That's a good question, Chris. Let me timestamp that, brother. You in your pod bag right now. You look
Yeah,
like you miss doing this shit.
yeah. You know what I mean? Just had to warm up a little bit.
So I can't. When you say how many winning teams, I'm gonna say a lot of them, Chris. I'm gonna say the winning teams have a Jordan Poole because one, I saw Jordan Poole win a championship and was a major component of that team. If you go back down the history of winning teams and championships, it was always a dude, regardless outside of the stars, who could get their shot off a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now you about to make me think.
Just okay. I'll start with like the finals teams. Indiana had a few guys, but I don't. But did they have a Jordan Poole?
This current Pacers roster, their Jordan Poole might be Nimhard.
Big difference. But okay. See,
I'm just saying the style of play that he played with in the finals. Because I don't think they're the same player, but I'm just saying.
yeah. I mean, the only thing with Jordan is you got to ask, right? Is he at a point in his career to where he can fall back? Like you are walking in, which is why I would want to ask him, like, what does he think this team needs the most from him? Because this team goes as far as Zion Williamson takes them. And it's going to be moments where, as exciting as Jordan Poole is, Zion needs to decide games. Is that going to be fine with him? Or, how is he going to act, or I guess adapt to the Zion experience? If Zion misses a week and then Zion comes back, Jordan just got done cooking a full week. Now he got to tone it down for a dude that just came back. That's all, that we used to be in and out of the lineup as is. You know what I mean? How is someone like that, who is more accomplished than Zion, and when it comes to winning, going to take that? That's what I want to see from him. That's why I asked that question, because like everybody that you name, they are role players. They know what it means to be a role player currently.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Hold on. Shout out to Joza. That was Joza, Jozoa OH. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Because I want to answer your question. But is Zion Williamson a winning player?
Yes.
Based on
at the bar ain't high in regards to winning player, but I'm saying based on play style and based on the fact that they will win more games than they lose when he's available.
will they do? Okay, those games that they lost, can Jordan Poole and Trey fill that void?
Absolutely.
I'm not shitting on Zion when I ask this question. I'm giving the because you asked me, could Jordan Poole play in that? He played with Steph. Like, I don't think he gonna have a problem playing with
3 years ago.
Yeah, but he did it for what, 4 years? It's not like it just goes. And not only that, he played with Steph, he played with Clay, he played with Dre. He wasn't there with KD. Was he there with KD?
No, I don't believe so. But you don't think it's a big deal or a big difference between playing with 3 Hall of Famers that have already established and that have won championships versus playing with a team and organization that has really established nothing, and a superstar talent that hasn't even played a playoff game?
Do I think it's a difference? Yes, it is a difference. I think in Jordan Poole's situation, Jordan Poole is in the middle of a redemption story. Mm-hmm. And I think he gonna do. I think they got this notion about him that he don't play the right way. He don't. Everything I heard from the young guys, specifically in Washington, is how great a teammate he was. I listened to a Bub Carrington interview 2 weeks ago about how, like, man, we gonna miss Jordan. Like, bro, Jordan was like, that was our guy. Like, he showed us how to be professionals. I don't think he's gonna be the problem.
No, I don't think he's gonna be a problem either. I just ask based off of looking around the league and I guess trying to think forward. You know, ideally, the first thing I thought of was, I mean, when the trade was announced, he's sliding into a lot of the responsibilities that CJ had. I mean, their numbers are going to be, their numbers will probably be similar. CJ had average 20, 5 and 4, something like that. Like I don't want to say that they're identical, but they're in the same area in regards to averages. So it's almost like you're being asked to do the same thing. Jordan, I think, is just a better. His 20 and CJ's 20 are going to be different.
Yeah.
And part of that, I think, is going to be on Willie to manage the time right.
Well, he is going to be a failure.
You know what I mean? Because if you Jordan should be starting. He should be starting second units or starting second quarters with second unit lineups, for example. You know what I'm saying?
CJ's point distribution was like somewhat. Hold on, man. I'm sorry. I wrote a song called Otani and the Dodgers was playing, and I just, you know what I'm saying?
So, hey.
You know what I'm saying? CJ point distribution, for the most part, you could define as a little bit methodical in the sense of like, it don't necessarily feel like haymakers. I can't say that about Poole. Poole shit kind of feel a little bit more. There was a play where they were playing Detroit just now, one of the highlights, and I forget who was on them, but we talked about Isaiah Stewart being the last line of defense. And I don't know if you noticed, but at the end of the play, after Jordan Poole made the jumper, Isaiah Stewart did this. That's
what he did.
That's deflating.
Yeah.
That's deflating. Like that's taking the air of the building, because the last thing you want to do is let that young man start feeling like, for one, I'm seeing y'all play me one-on-one. Dog, think about this. Oh my God. Think about how many one-on-one matchups he might see now. Shit. I didn't even think about that.
Definitely. I just think with Jordan, if he's gonna have to bring leadership and self accountability, because again, like, it's a big difference between playing in Golden State, where like the rules in your role are already set for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no changing. There is no on the fly. Like, this ball, like Steph's here, Clay's here, Draymond's here. Like, a lot of this is already set. Now, as Jordan became better, he started to kind of write his own rules that they were forced to have to obey because they didn't have a choice. And his level of creation became very important for them. But he earned that. But there was still, there was a what's the word I'm looking for? There was a hierarchy. New Orleans is different. The Pelicans are different. We've questioned hierarchy for so long. We've questioned structure. We've questioned how everything falls in place. We've questioned chemistry. We've questioned the coach. We've questioned the respect factors. I think a lot of times it is on the players to come in with the right mindset on trying to make this shit work, because I'm not sure that the people that are putting this together are drafting and setting out the expectations for the players. You know what I'm saying? I think the players, I think it was CJ that made it up in his mind that he was going to shoot more threes. I don't know if now, I mean,
Nah, you know.
well, I mean, I'll give him some credit because, you know, apparently they have been telling Brandon, shoot more threes, shoot more threes, shoot more threes, shoot more threes, and he just didn't. He just didn't for the longest, you know. But
Has that ever been a situation where a player just no mind? Go finish your point.
same with Zion. When you got that three and you got that space, just shoot it. And he makes up his mind when he is and when he isn't gonna do it. You know, that's part of the game. But I think the turning point in CJ's career with New Orleans was when he took a step back and said, I have to do this to make these other two guys great. Will Jordan Poole see that with Trey or Zion? Or will he look at it differently? Like it's gonna be interesting. And again, there is no Steve Kerr to say, Jordan, what the fuck are you doing? Jordan, we don't do that over here.
I think that Jordan Poole, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't think. I don't think that he is gonna be a problem. And I'm not saying you saying that. I'm just saying we talking about like hierarchy and grand scheme of things type shit. It's like, for one, Jordan Poole is about to come in and be the best facilitator on the team. Like day one.
Over Zion?
As far as so we talking Zion having a basketball full time, like being a no, I don't think Zion could do it. I think that the point Zion thing isn't. Look, prove me wrong. If I'm talking to Zion, prove me wrong. Like shit. I'm saying just the fact that like Jordan Poole is. I mean, I saw what he did in Washington for the most part for the young guys. I mean, 4.7, I think. I think Zion could definitely average 7 assists a game, but I think Jordan is without a DeJounte Murray. I guess let me clean up what I'm saying. Without a DeJounte Murray, without an Alfred Payton, without a lead guard, so to speak, like Jordan is going to have to automatically come in and do that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you talk about leadership, right? And it's kind of a gift and a curse because automatically he gets to come in and he can set the tone of whatever he wants. He can set the tone of the game by setting up other guys, or he can set the tone of the game for finding his own shot. Or like you said, stagger his second half to make him, be the guy, coming in off that, not even the second unit, but just in the second half and just go after it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to see a situation where Jordan Poole understands we know that he comes from a motion offense. Like that's how you had to eat out there in Golden State. Also, he got a lot of ISO in him, but I would love to see him play a little more catch and shoot. But then that means somebody got to pass him the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I think he's capable of it. I think offensively there's nothing he can't do. It's just a matter of what he's asked to do and ultimately what he wants to do and what he's most comfortable with. I can't tell you either way that I know which route that's going to go, which is why I would like to hear from him. Because when DeJounte came to New Orleans last year, he spoke highly about knowing who he was playing with and knowing his importance in getting other guys involved, knowing his importance of being a leader, knowing his importance of bringing structure on the floor and getting guys the ball at the right time. Didn't last long, but first game of the season, what do we see? He ends up with a triple-double. He wasn't really forcing the issue as much. Like he understood his gravity, but what he need, and this was without Zion. He understood how important that was for him. I'm really going to be interested in hearing some of the things that Jordan Poole says, or some of his thoughts, as I mentioned in the beginning of the show, on what he thinks within him, not being anybody else but Jordan Poole, but within his play style, is going to bring the best version of this Pelicans team out. Because I don't know exactly what that looks like, but I do know that he's capable.
Let me ask you this before we get out of here. I got 2 questions.
Yeah.
Jordan has hit 20 points per game twice in his career.
Mm-hmm.
20.4 and 20.5, respectively. Will he eclipse the 20-point mark as a Pelican?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. You very confident in the answer.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask why?
Well, history tells us the best 2 players on a team are going to miss at least 40 games combined.
Damn.
So the opportunity going to be there. But let's say it's a perfect world. Let's say Trey plays 60 games, Zion plays 60 games. Like you mentioned earlier, Jordan's going to have the same kind of opportunities that CJ had. And he's going to see some of the better coverages that maybe he's seen since Golden State. Talking about somebody that got blitzed, like he was top 10, I think, in being blitzed in Washington last year. Like he was, he was often double coming off screens. Like, not to say teams won't still throw those looks at him, but it's a big difference doing that in Washington when the ball's going to Alex Sarr, or when the ball's going to, to Carrington or Kiesper, or what's my dog? What's my dog's name? I'm drawing a blank. They drafted him a couple years ago. It's a big difference between throwing the basketball to them and throwing the ball to Trey Murphy and Zion. So,
All right, last question. Was Jordan Poole a better player as a Wizard or a Warrior?
I'm gonna say he was a better player last year at Washington.
Why?
Because even if it didn't amount to wins, I think he learned something about himself. Like, for him to come back after having a bad season, after dealing with everything from leaving Golden State, leaving organizations, the Draymond fallout, and having another losing year, roster changes, being around young talent, being one of the veterans, the go-tos when it comes to veteran, being one of the oldest people on the team at one point, having to be a mentor, I think he handled it really well. So, like, he could have been hella frustrated, but for the most part, stayed efficient. Showed he could take over games. Showed that even if it's not gonna, even if it's not gonna provide you a playoff type, a playoff team, he showed you that when you need him to go out and get you a bucket, or you need him to have a game where he's carrying the responsibility of the offense, he can do it. And he did it around new talents, some people he hadn't really seen or had known very often, very long. He did it for the Washington Wizards. So, like, that bounce back after the previous year, after leaving, Golden State, after feeling like, probably depressed for a period of time. Being able to bounce back, have that year he had, I think that tells you a lot about somebody's mental makeup and the work that they put in. So I would And that might be unpopular, but I would say that year, not the first year, but the second year, that's the best Jordan Poole I've seen.
All right, man. Well, shit, I ain't got nothing else, man. Yeah. One time. Come on. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse right up the clock.
Them the kind of beats Nas be rapping on.
Hey,
Yo, so
my guy, like, don't disrespect. Don't do that.
So appreciate y'all, man. Look, man, we gonna drop a few more of these film breakdowns. Not tonight, but we're gonna drop a few more of these film breakdowns of some other recent Pelican editions that maybe we forgot about between draft coverage and the off season. But I think, yeah, man, find us and the rest of the team Wednesdays and Sundays. As always, Propels Talk, man. Check in with the guys, check in with Grub, check in with Chad, check in with Five, check in with Ross, check in with Justin. Shout out to Lala. And yeah, man, for Scott Vignair, for DraftKings, for John Deere, Sunshine, 4D, Standard Mortgage, Theos, Blue Moon, Chris, and Lito.
LL Cool Lito.
Pool party over.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him. Lied.